Yet another big keeper result towards a world title. He's got a tough draw, though. A man that he's had plenty to do with in the past, Bede Durbidge, who recently announced his retirement, has just clicked back into vintage form here at stop number 8 on the championship tour. It's going to be a great fight. I'll get back to that question. I'll give you an answer in a second, but we got John Florence up. Bit of kelp on the face here. Just cuts through it, no dramas. Driving up into the pocket now, pushing hard. Wants to get back to those clean finishes that he had back in round 3. Bede Durbidge behind him also has a nice looking wall. Seems like the wind has backed off a little bit, and as a result, we got nice clean faces for these two to attack. But let's check out the replays. We'll get an update on priority in a moment.
Now, absolutely no mistakes here by Bede. Board is crisp, speed, carrying a lot of squirt out of his equipment. Good solid finish. A little bit bigger wave than John. Although I must say that John probably in his maneuvers had a little bit more flair, especially these maneuvers here. That one and this one. Again, so much water flying off the rail. Very kind of even Steven in my eyes.
Welcome back out there in the lineup at the moment. Bede Durbidge, the veteran, up against John Florence, the current world champion, reigning world champ. And we're just having a look at their approach out here at Trestles. John has that really nice release in the tail with those calves. Bede, all power and placement. That might make a jump into the top 10 too now. But here we go. Bede Durbidge is up. Needs to really make this wave count. There's something out the back as well. You can see it lining up, but we'll stick with Bede. Couple of solid turns.
This is a mistake, way behind it.
We'll see in a moment, won't we? But Bede taking this one through to the inside, didn't quite finish that wave off. Now we see John Florence on the way behind. Was that an error from Durbidge taking the first ride?
Absolutely is. And then now, if John's smart, he's going to kick out and keep priority, which is huge. I mean, that was the exact that we caught up to. Here it is. I mean, look at bigger wave, cleaner wall, first turn, beautiful. Again, nice, healthy mix of variety. I mean, this wave just is the best wave of the heat. And then this right here is so important. He sees it. Go, I'll get this one more turn in, and now I'm going to get priority.
Here in the 5th round, or is he just surfing smart?
I think he's, well, I think that, you don't want to make mistakes, but I mean, I still think the surfing's there. But here, I think that, and this was a huge mistake for Bede. This is rare that I would say that, I mean, and that's the fact, I think that John is so lethal that you just don't want to let that wave go by because you figure John's going to take it.
8.83, and he's looking at another one now. Let's see if he's a bit more freed up. But he's got the lead. Digs in, nice layback hack to get started. Setting up something solid on the inside. Whips his board into reverse. Still 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Good wave.
Bede drives into that first section. Has the speed to find this pocket. Breaks that tail free for a moment. Mixing things up nicely. A solid finish on the inside.
Yep. He had a 6.83 on. It was a smaller wave, but some zesty surfing. This one just gouging that first maneuver. It feels like this is going to be better than the 6.83. Just because he had the innovation plus the rail work there. I mean, look at this, just digging in. That's commitment. When you can just lay everything on the rail and pull it out and get more maneuvers done. You know, there's the variety. I mean, literally, lollipops into a air reverse. It's going to improve on the 6.83. I think that this last 3 minutes with John, he's going to, he's going to put up enough there to turn the heat. Amazing. Good surfing by Bede here, though. You know, he did everything right on that. Just didn't quite have the same flair. Another opportunity.
Really buries his board. And we're expecting a solid number for his last ride, and he's loading up for something big here. He'll go to the air, an easy reverse. Well, it appeared that way. He then threw down a nice carve, bashes through the lip,
wow,
and really lets go on that last section.
9.5.
Just checking the clock, 45 seconds to go. Would have seemed a little safe for me, but he's since gotten back to letting go of some of those really, raw layback turns. And have a look at this. This is easily the best way to the heat.
Oh, I love it. When you can see it kind of unfolding just moments before, right? You can see him stalling it out, timing that first section, and then the execution, no worries. Full whip. Just disaster slides backwards off of that one. Beautiful stuff. Straight into another maneuver.
He's done such a good job of just really responding well when Geordie puts in a good performance in the top half of the draw. Every time Geordie drops good numbers, John seems to outsurf him the next time he paddles out. Both of them were shaky in the fourth round. Okay numbers, but he has just dropped another huge number, a 9.57, a heat score total of 18.4. John's into the quarters.